talk to you about audio quality. It's something that's very important, but people often overlook. As you can probably notice, this doesn't sound very good. You can have all of your lighting, composition, everything else looking great, but if your sound is too low, or if there's a lot of distracting noises going on, it can very quickly put your video from something that looks professional to something that looks very amateur. So the first thing you would need to do is just get rid of all the distracting sounds. That's usually your first thing. So just by doing a few simple things you can hear a big difference. Even though I'm still using the same built-in microphone that's on my camera. There are some things that are more obvious, like music playing, or if there's people talking, making a lot of noise, things like that. If you can get that to stop, or do your vlog when that's not an issue. Some things that people don't think about are things like the ventilation system that's running. I turned that off. That was a pretty big deal. If you're near a refrigerator that's running, you just kind of have to pay attention to the sounds that are around you. Our minds filter out a lot of everyday noise, but the camera doesn't. So you have to really think about that. The two main aspects of having good audio quality is your volume and background noise. Volume is kind of self-explanatory, especially for something like a vlog where most of your information is spoken. If your volume is too low, your audience can't get the information. Now you might say, well, they can turn the volume up, but that can be annoying, having to adjust the volume when you're watching a video. And when you turn the volume up, any background noise or feedback that may be in the video will also go up. So that can actually make things worse. If your video is too loud, again, that can be very annoying to your audience. Even if they can turn it down, it'll be very annoying at first. And if it's too loud, even turning down the volume, the audio will start to get distorted. Now you're pretty limited if you're just using the built-in microphone on your computer or camera, but if you're able to use a microphone, an external microphone, that can go a long way to both making sure your volume is good and filtering out background noise. Now as you can hear, the audio quality is greatly improved when I begin using an external microphone versus the built-in microphones on my camera. The microphone that I use is just a really small lapel mic. It's only about $20, but it seems to work pretty good. But if you notice, there's still a little bit of background noise, kind of some humming, and the volume still isn't quite right. That's going to be typical of pretty much any microphone you use. You're going to have some sort of background noise or feedback, unless you're using a high-end equipment and sound booth. Just by doing some simple adjustments on your levels and equalizer, you can give your audio a much fuller, more realistic sound, and it can definitely make a big difference in the quality of your video overall.